Previously on Blades in the Dark.
Lena, can you please give me what is your character's name, what is your name, and what's your pronouns and your instincts and your belief?
Alrighty. So, hi, I am Lena, she, her, and my character is Blair, also she, her, and Blair's instinct is violence, but not murder.
If Pinto or Sullivan.
Designation, Unit Sullivan. Assigned usage, its. Possession of, Unit Lex. Current master is Unit Dimpus Fine.
Excuse possession of?
Unit Sullivan has primary functions. The prime directive is to guard.
All right, then. Next will be Lex. Lex, can you give me what is your character's name? What is your name and pronouns and your instinct and belief?
Alright, my name is Maggie. She, they.
Riz, can you give us your name, your character's name, pronouns, and your belief and instinct?
Yeah. I'm sharing a mic with Maggie here. So I'm playing Dimpus. Well, my pronouns are they, them. I'm playing Dimpus. You can use any pronouns for Dimpus. He doesn't care. But yeah, my instinct is I will distract enemies so others can escape. Because I love my friends even though I hate everyone.
What was that last bit? Distract enemies so others can escape. Always.
Always.
Okay then.
Brennan's stupid van.
All right then. Next we'll do Amon. Can you give me your what is your name? What is your character's name and pronouns for both your characters?
All right. My name is Max. My character is Amon, a tiefling. His pronouns are he, him. What was it else there?
I guess the only other thing would be interesting is I think it might be worthwhile for us to say our instincts and beliefs because those are kind of like the flavor. So what is your belief, instinct belief? What is your belief and what's your instinct?
My belief is basically to try and live like my goal is like to try and live like a good life, basically telling others what to do and reaping the rewards of others' work.
So basically living a simple good life while still being a criminal. Punch that in at some point.
Yeah, so what am I saying?
Your character's name, your name, and then pronouns.
Okay, so Milo Hackrin.
Oh, no, you haven't. You're one of the few people who hasn't put in an instinct or a belief. So just character name. My goals as the GM is to play to find out what happens, to bring Nowhere City to life, and to play honestly. My principles is be a fan to the PCs. Let's see. I think what we will start with is far out in the ocean, a lazy boat sees on the horizon the landmass that is Nowhere City. On the deck, in a nice, though mysteriously spooky cloak, is a stout, short figure. He reminisces about his childhood, his work with the people of his land, and considers where he hopes that this next adventure will take him, with a bit of worry. Next to him, a much taller man of much well-made physique and stature. And this man simply grabs onto the shorter man's shoulder. Big kind of project is working on the Gapple to see if you guys can make some type of healing salve to maybe improve your burgers. I remember that.
Yeah.
But essentially, the big thing is that the job you all picked up was from your contact, Daniel Diode, who essentially asked you for this mission to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you were starting here in Hisharan Harbor from your place.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you roll to get there, so you don't have to worry about getting there. But it's getting there, finding your escort targets, getting them out of whatever might happen, and moving them down through Ember Streets into Furubugman University. Because on the map right here is actually right here. It's very small, but it is Central Circuit territory.
Okay.
So, anyone else have any gathering information roll questions?
So I think I know what Blair is gonna do.
What's Blair doing?
I think Blair is gonna like kind of survey the route, and I think if Blair because like if anyone else bumps into a prowler, because it seems like the prowlers are gonna be what we're mostly dealing with for a lot of this. If anyone else sees a prowler, the prowlers are gonna go feral because the prowlers hate everyone else. But like if the prowler bumps into Blair, more often than not, the prowler's gonna be chill because Blair was a prowler for a while. So I think Blair's gonna survey the route.
Like actively doing anything.
All right, it's okay. No clock's gonna start.
Yeah.
But no, this is Grundle Sourpuss's territory. Your people have very little. My ears are always open.
Gonna be trying to move some people through the area from the harbor down to the FBU.
Do you assume that there's going to be like a reason you'll need my word? Is there going to be problems? Or there? I mean, I'm only
Prowlers might have an issue with it.
If you're in the way, you know what happens.
Okay, no, we're not. I'm not. Listen. I'm not gonna be in the way. I've heard something. I know who might be in the way. Just hear me out. And I think what he tells you is that basically he tells you that there's some, the Rounded Council. They're, again, Rounded Council people. No one knows who they are. They're all like cloaked in disguises that are magic, so they can't know unless the one open lord is Johnny Fucks, as we all know. But they all have secretaries, and those secretaries are known. And one of those secretaries is she's starting a crowd, a riot. Because she's a bit of an isolationist. She heard that there are people from, basically, your contacts, your people you gotta escort, are from Zion, and they're coming from Zion to represent the halls of this city. They seem to have gotten connections with, they seem to have made a friendship with a member from the Central Circuit who left to go to Zion, seem to have went on some adventures, made some friends, and those friends want to back them up and help them be a representative for the halls as union leaders here. And they're coming in, and she's a bit of an isolationist, so it seems like she's starting a lot of shit and trying to get them to leave.
You guys ready to do some crime?
Hey guys, time for that crime we're here to do.
It's called Jumped because what happens is, you guys actually notice that 3 figures walk by, and the police are like trying to keep this crowd that is here from getting too rowdy. And the thing is that you don't notice them, sadly, but the crowd does. Let's see, token layer. Let's see here. I'm moving a whole bunch of pieces. Token layer. Yep, I think you see these pieces popping in. And last one is token layer. you guys see these three figures, and you were sitting here for a while. I think you guys were like maybe zoned out for a bit because you were waiting for too long. But sadly, someone did notice them, and it is Miss. Let's see, what was her name I gave her again? Wow, I can't believe I didn't put her name on this damn thing. Basil, your rival. She's got like a megaphone. She's like, leave, you traitorous scum. Leave, traitorous scum. Wait. And then like she like starts screaming, and like pointing at these figures that she somehow knows who they are. Petra Casey. And immediately she starts like essentially getting everyone to jump on these people, these figures. You can assume you know that who these people are, but they're getting jumped. The police are getting involved. The riders are coming over. These people are just getting absolutely like jumped. Police are trying to get something. These people are now surrounded. Docks and the lines of the water.
So he's going to go and do an entire circle around the crowd, trying to miss everybody, and then fall into the water.
Jesus Christ. Lex and Dippus are in the way, but because he rolled 6, I'm not gonna make them roll anything. Yeah, you guys watch as like a car just goes and just starts fucking going in circles, and then just Dippus, you just buck out of the way as it just goes straight into the water and just poosh. That's going to bump that up to that's gonna bump that one up. That's gonna bump getting them out of here because people just clear the fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd feel like the mob would move.
I'm gonna bump that up by 2 more. So
Right.
let's put that up 2 more. Up, it's limited. Or
Okay, I will roll that in.
yeah, it's
No bonus.
yeah, no bonus unless you want to. Hey, unless you want to take a devil's bargain, or push
I
yourself,
already rolled it.
or push yourself.
What did I get?
Oh, okay, you got a 6. Oh, you got a 6. Good. Okay. Okay. So, that's good. Okay, so let's like make another clock, and this is considering how you guys started off bad. I'm gonna make this a very long clock. Get them out. Get them out. I'm gonna make this a 10-step clock. All right. So essentially, you guys are trying to fill up the get them out clock while stopping the jumped clock from getting full. Dip, as you push through, you like push off some. Can't hear you.
I don't know.
I mean, pick a person.
He? Sure.
She? Okay. Can you? Someone who is behind him appears out of a cloak, and it's a palico. It's a palico with jet black fur, and he's just been stabbed. And anyone who knows, again, this is Shivers Now Riska's territory. You can only suspect that there's more of these people here that were basically told to sneak into the crowd and stab these people to death. So, I'm gonna add another. This is just because, like, this is now a thing you guys have to look out for. There are assassins here. And I'm gonna make that, a 6 timer.
Meowderers.
Yeah, meowderers, yes. 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, the meowderers.
Yeah, so, Poor is bleeding.
Is there anything?
So, stabbers. There's 3 of these guys. It's a 6. As two clock ticks means they're basically dying / dead. So this is spooky magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if it's spooky magic, I think it would be kind of spooky if you slap this on his bleeding chest and the blood like instantly coagulates and like kind of like.
No, I like how your head got actually.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds
it's
sick.
spooky. It's spooky magic. You slap it on his chest, and the blood instantly coagulates, and it kind of like becomes a tourniquet. The blood itself becomes a tourniquet, and like holds is like the wound. The blood from the wound is now becoming like a band-aid. It's wrapping around him, and he's not bleeding out anymore. And it was a 6, so I'm going to go back. I think at this point, Petra is like, "You filthy fucking animals! What is wrong with you all? You just make everything worse! I should get my husband on all of you."
Alright.
And she's saying that. And she, oh no! Excuse you.
Homeboy is bleeding out.
I'm sorry, ma'am, who are you even talking to?
I'm talking to all of you. You're supposed to be a
including
priest.
me?
You're trying to be a priest, and yet you're causing all these issues and problems. Look at this. This man's bleeding,
Just
and it's all
not
your
you.
fault for making a. You honestly, you shouldn't even be here.
I just got here. How is any of this my fault?